Collective. Hi, Collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? I see spirits in the house. Hey, Holy Spirit. Hey, angels. Okay, y'all. So, let's get it started. So, let me tell you what we got tonight. We're going to be going into the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Then we're going to go into the Umbrella Oracle deck mixed with the Moon Seekers Oracle. So I have two decks that are mixed together. And then we're going to also go into the Characteristics deck. Okay. Hey, Carla Childs. What's up, Delilah Rose, Queen Moore, Maria Diaz. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Okay. So, being that the Characteristics deck is out here, how you doing, Nathandra and Sandra? Welcome to the channel. I am Covered 75. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, let me tell you what happens whenever, how you doing, Lourdes and Beauty Aquarius? Okay. You said, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Maria Diaz. How y'all doing? Stacy, welcome to the channel. So let me tell y'all how this goes. Whenever I bring out the Characteristics deck, and you know, we've been talking about how y'all getting these blessings and you getting all this money. But guess what? Some of y'all have been manifesting love, right? So Spirit is like, I got love on my mind. So we're going to talk about love, baby. So we got some characteristics of what your new love might be looking like, or their personality type, or, you know, are they a good dresser, that type of thing. So we're going to be bringing up some new love things, okay? Now, I can't promise you that the tarot will talk about all new love, but we're definitely going to bring out some things with the new love, with the Characteristics deck towards the end of the reading. Now, for now, though, we're going to see what's coming towards you in the tarot. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with prayer, and then we're going to jump right in. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. Ashe. Okay. Hey, Latoya. What's up, Martin Boo? How you doing tonight? So, I hope y'all ready to talk about love. We're going to talk about love, love, love. Okay, we want to see somebody been manifesting love. Because I was surprised. I was like, are y'all sure? Did you say the Characteristics deck? Yeah. I said, uh-oh. Hey, Edwin White. Welcome to the channel. So, yeah, somebody been manifesting love. So, we going to get some characteristics about their new boo thing. I know y'all going to be excited when we get to that part. That's always fun. Hopefully it's not picking up on the characteristics of your ex-lover. That's trying to jump their ass back into your energy, as we have been seeing. How you doing, Karen? Welcome to the channel. Okay, Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Hey, Kristen. Hey, Eric Stevens. Welcome to the channel, baby. Starting off with the 8 of Pentacles is in reverse. How you doing, Mary Stallworth? Welcome to the channel, baby. Eight of Swords in reverse. What's up, A-Cash? The Dreamer in reverse. Knight of Cups is in the upright. Uh-oh, we got 2. 3 of Cups is in the upright, and Renewal is in reverse. So let me scoot these down. So we got a 6-card spread tonight. Did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay, so let's see here. With the 8 of Pentacles here in reverse, something is not working at all and somebody wants to be set free with the 8 of Swords right behind it. So they feel like, listen, I don't know if somebody has a partner and they feel like their partner is not carrying their weight, because this is the 8 of Pentacles. Only one person is working on the other card, on this card. The other person has their head out. So it might be that somebody has a partner, but they feel like their partner is not carrying their weight. So they want to be released. What's up, Michael Ellis Sr.? So with the 8 of Swords here, somebody wants to be freed from a partnership where they feel like somebody's not carrying, like pulling their weight. Now, with Dreamer in reverse, when they pull away from this partner, they don't want a new start. This will be the Fool in an ordinary tarot deck. So here, with the Dreamer here in reverse, somebody is saying, hey, when I leave this and I get free from this, I don't want to pick it back up. Ain't going to be none of this. We start over. It's the Fool. None of that. Right? So with the Knight of Cups here in the upright, this is somebody who wants to come in with love. Okay, so we got one person, so it's 2 separate energies. We got one where somebody's like, this needs to end. This person's not carrying their weight. I don't want to do it again. Then we got the Knight of Cups where somebody wants to come in and give love. And this is somebody who feels like they went into some sort of introspection. So they're coming in trying to be real romantic, real caring. They want to fall in love. So this is somebody coming in like a knight in shining armor, just coming in wanting to just balance out the relationship. With the 3 of Cups here in the upright, this is also somebody who wants you to have their back, right? So this is somebody with the 3 of Cups. There's celebrations here. This is joy. This is me having your back. This is drinks, all of that. So somebody feels like something is worth celebrating. Maybe they feel like loving you is worth celebrating. I want to come in. I want to, I want to start this love affair up. And then I want us to celebrate and drink and go out and have a good time. But renewal is in reverse, which would be judgment. Somebody is calling judgment. So while one person is wanting to come in with love and start over and celebrate y'all's new beginning, the other person's like, no mercy. I call judgment, which is the renewal card in this deck, which would be judgment in a normal deck. And it's in reverse. So they're like, nope, I don't even want it. Somebody has a hard no stamp. I don't want whatever you're offering. So it is what it is. How you doing, Visual Fantasy? And Diva Tink, Rochelle Buderick, how you doing? Visual Fantasy, I'm not taking personal questions, but if you email me at iamthelightttarot@gmail.com, we can set you up for a personal read and you can allow Holy Spirit to answer your question that way. Okay. Thank you for the love from Australia, boo. Good morning to you. What time is it there? Are you watching me at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning? Because I know Nina, she's in the UK and she always say, it's 3 o'clock at 3 a.m. when I come on for her. Hi, Concrete Rose. How you doing? Okay, so let's talk about what's not working with the 8. Oh, it's 11 a.m. Okay, so it's the afternoon. Okay, good. So you ain't got to be all up with sleep in your eyes. Let's talk about the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Holy Spirit, can you clarify the 8 of Pentacles in reverse? Ooh, so we got the 9 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups is in reverse. Oh, Lord. And the 6 of Cups is in reverse. 6, 7, and 9. Oh, and only thing is missing is the 8 of Cups. I mean, golly. Okay, so a lot of heavy emotions. How you doing, Hewlett? A lot of heavy emotions, okay? Now, remember I said somebody here is probably working very hard and the other person is not carrying their weight, right? And so it is maybe one of y'all pays attention to the details and you're very skilled at what you do. And it would be nice to have a little help. But this person really doesn't help. They just put their hand out. They always want to take, but they never really give. So with the 9 of Cups here in reverse, who probably the one who takes. What's up, Naveed? Welcome. So here it is with the 9 of Cups, and it did come in reverse. Somebody overindulges. They feel like, you see how there is a genie here? Like, they feel like they can just have whatever they want. And whatever they want is to overindulge. And now, whenever somebody is in the 9 of Cups and they're overindulging, this is somebody who enjoys the pleasures of life. I'm talking about drinking and drugs and alcohol and sex and gambling. It could be overeating. You can 9 of Cups anything when it's in reverse. Like, you can overindulge on shopping. You could overindulge on, like, you could read too much and neglect stuff. But whatever is going on here, somebody is definitely overindulging on a plate. They're doing too much. They're just doing way too much. How you doing? No, I'm not taking personal questions, Naveed. How you doing, Bob Young? What's up, Woo Woo? Miss Pitts, I am. Welcome to the channel. So, somebody is overindulging and you feel like this is what's not working for you. Okay, so if one of y'all is giving a lot and the other person's not carrying their weight because they're overindulgent and like they just want to lay up and have a good time, that's not fair. Because that means that, listen, whenever there's a relationship, there's work that needs to be done. There's cleaning, there's cooking, there's child rearing. If you have children, there's might be animals that need to be taken care of. There's things to do. Things around the house that need to be fixed. There's things to do. Well, whoever this is, they don't want to do nothing but have a good time. Okay? All right. I'm going to let you go because you're not listening, Naveed. Now, with the 7 of Cups, though, in reverse, how you doing, blind, not dumb? Somebody feels like, now, normally with the 7 of Cups, this is where you choose one option. Right? So instead of having multiple options, somebody feels like they only have one option. Okay? So, and what this one option is may be leading to something with the 6 of Cups. Now, why do I say that? So like, I'm going to say this. So with the 7 of Cups, these options may not be people, but like, you know, if one person is doing all the work, 2 is supposed to be better than 1, right? So if we both work together, we could have more. But maybe because only one person's doing all the work, it's not as many options as it could be. So it's like somebody feels like I only have, thank you, Spirit, I only have one option because you're not carrying your weight. But if we work together, we can produce more. So it's like you're trying to, you know what it reminds me of? It's trying to drive a car on fumes. You don't have enough gas to keep going because this person's not pouring. They're not carrying their weight. So if you only got one person doing all the work because the other person wants to sit up, drink, smoke, have sex all day, just do whatever. I want to watch TV. I want to go kick it with my homeboys. I want to go, maybe they like to play video games. Whatever it is that is their pleasure of life, it's leaving the other person going, okay, so we don't have as much because only one person's doing all the work. So this person is starting to feel neglected, right? How you doing, Asia? How you doing, Amaya? What's up, Asia? So here with the 6 of Cups, this person is starting to feel neglected. So the person who's starting to feel neglected is the one who's doing all the work. It's like, hey, hello. I'm doing everything. You're not giving me anything. So instead of you feeling like this person loves you, you're starting to feel like you're giving me a lot of pain. You're giving me a lot of despair. You're really upsetting me, my emotions. You know, anybody who feels like they got to give, carry everything, eventually, you know what you're going to feel like? Your cup is on E. You're going to feel like your cup is on E. You're moving on fumes. Nobody's pouring into you. You're so busy pouring out and this person has their hand out. So it's like you're giving to them and nobody's looking out for you. So whoever this is, they feel like their person is giving them hate, pain, and despair because it's despair. It's discouraging. If you're the only one doing all the work, it's very discouraging. That's like you get tired. I'm the only one disciplining the kids. I'm the only one telling them to go sit down. I'm the only one cleaning. I'm the only one cooking. I'm the only one working. I'm the only one doing anything. That's not fair. Anybody would get tired. And so somebody may even start to, I'm going to be honest with you, because of how many cups is out here, they're starting to feel disheartened. It may even start to take a toll on their physical appearance. Somebody might start to lose their hair. They might start losing weight. They might start might not be eating as much because of the stress. They might even start getting small heart palpitations. The stress is eating them. And their person is not caring anything about it. So they feel like you're giving me hate. You don't love me. You must hate me. Look at what you're doing. You see I need help and you're not helping me. So this is how somebody is feeling. How you doing? Apples are delicious. And George, welcome to the channel, baby. So somebody's like, enough of this. I'm tired. This is when, listen, I'm feeling like even though this is not the 8 of cups, so I'm feeling like somebody feels like they're in a mental prison. I'm losing options being with you. Have you ever felt like you've lost more being with somebody than you would when you was by yourself? And remember I said somebody feels like they're in the 7 of cups in reverse. So that's one option when it's in reverse. So it's like somebody is feeling like I would have had more by myself. But with you, I'm losing options. So somebody feels like this is putting them in a mental prison. And they want freedom with the 8 of Swords in reverse. I can't do it. I can't do it. Why am I even stressing myself like this? Why don't I just let you go? What's up, Hood Cyclopedia? Maria Castillo, welcome. So somebody's like, I want out. I want out of this mental prison. Because you got to remember, somebody is going, there's a lot of cups in just the first spread. A lot. We got like three things of cups. And somebody's like, I can't take it no more. I can't. I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. I'm starting to feel really anxious. I feel like I want to cry. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Like, why am I carrying all of this? It would be easier if I just looked out for me. Why do I have to take care of you? This is not fair to me. And I'm starting to feel like almost like I'm being squeezed. You know how they say squeeze a lemon? But then you squeeze to the point there's no more juice. And now it's just like you're just going to be like a crumpled up piece of paper. Like somebody is probably crying. How did I get myself here? Think about all the mental. Swords are mental. How did I get into this? How did I, like, what went wrong? I just need to get free. God, please open the gate. I just want free. I just want to be free. Somebody wants to be free. What's up, TW? What's up, Eva, Candace, Dunlap, Omar? What's up? What's up? So somebody wants to just get free. Let's talk about the 8 of Swords. Do you all mind double tapping the screen, please, and getting the lights up? So somebody wants freedom. And I think you feel tired because it's like you feel like you had more when you was alone. This person's watching you work. They're seeing you stress. They don't give a damn. And they constantly had a hand out. Give me more. Give me more. And you're like, but I ain't got nothing left but fumes now. I don't have enough but fumes. You're not even looking. Listen, it feels to me like this person's draining this person so much so that they're not taking care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, like there's basic things you should be able to do for yourself. Sit down. Get a drink of water. Put your feet up. You can't even do that. You lucky if you could sleep. And then some of them, I'm going to be honest with you, some of y'all's karmics was waking y'all's asses up even when you tried to get some rest. Hey, I need something. Waking you up out your sleep. You're snoring. Wake up. Wake up. I need you to go get me some water. I need this. I need that. So now your rest is not even, your rest is not even comfortable. Eric, you're going to have to do that on your own channel. This is not a room for you to be preaching in, baby. You have your own YouTube channel. Preach on that channel. I preach on this one. I did the work. You can't come in here and preach on my channel because I wouldn't do that to you. Use your platform, grow it, and talk about Christ there. Because we talk about Christ on my channel. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, coming in here to make this show ministry, that ain't it. That ain't it. Wrong answer. Because I'm not going to allow it. And I don't mind. I don't know what other readers do, but I'm not doing it. How you doing, Destiny? What's up, Encompass All LLC? Bataya. Wait. Now it says Batya. So now is your name Bataya or Batya? Cause see, the other day it was Bataya. Now it's Batya. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I was calling you the right name. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, somebody is fried. Sun is in the upright. Six up. What is this? Six of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, Lord. Page of Swords is in the upright. Hey, JP the God. Thank God you're here. I'll be so happy when I see a moderator. Yay for the moderator. I need to send you and Charlie a gift. I ain't lying. I need to send y'all like a really nice something. Because y'all been rocking with your girl for a long time and they be looking out for me, baby. I just love me some JP and Charlie. Listen, Page of Swords is in the upright. Y'all, let me tell y'all about the Page of Swords here in the upright. Somebody is examining their life. So imagine here with the Page of Swords, right? This is somebody, you see all these butterflies around his head? It's like somebody wants to go through a transformation. You know, this looks like a child, but I want you to kind of get in a childlike energy where it's like you're starting to imagine, what would my life be like if it was different? If I was free? What would it be like? Like somebody is like, to me, this is like an internal conversation somebody is having with this Page of Swords. It's like somebody is looking, like trying to change their perspective. If I could just go through a transformation. That's why all these butterflies is here. If I could just go through this transformation. If I could just figure out a way to get free. Like, what can I do so I can separate myself from this person? Right? So somebody is getting ready to review. Now, it says documents on this card, but I think somebody's getting ready to do a very thorough investigation of their life. And the reason why is because they want to be happy. Now, with the Sun here, this is somebody who is illuminating things. So they want to be happy, but in order to get happy, you're going to have to, you see what I'm saying? So sword energy sometimes is like putting a spotlight, but the Sun is like really putting a spotlight on. This is the pathway to happiness. This is what's going wrong. So light always illuminates the problem. And if you want to get happy, you got to acknowledge what the problem is. So with the Sun here in the Page of Swords, somebody is telling themselves a mental message of, okay, this is what's wrong. This is what we need to illuminate. And this is why. And the reason why we need to illuminate it is because I'm tired of feeling defeated. Somebody does not feel victorious. They don't feel like they're excited. There's like, look at this. This is supposed to be somebody who is celebrating, being put up on a pedestal. Somebody does not feel put up on a pedestal. In fact, they feel quite alone. It's really odd to be in a relationship and feel lonely. You know, it's one thing to be single and feel alone. It's another thing to have a person and you feel alone. It's another thing to also feel like, you know, I can't go out here and just talk to anybody else because I got you. Somebody is real unhappy. I want to burst into tears. I'm trying to hold it in, but I really want to cry because it's like somebody feels so freaking defeated. Like, I just can't believe I got myself into this. This person's dead weight. They're not helping me. I feel like I'm being used. And so it's like, you know, that internal conversation that you have with yourself. Like, you don't even really need to ask anybody, well, what do you think? Because you feel it. This is your intuition screaming at you at this point. You got to get out of this. We got to get free. This is like, this has turned into something that it should not be. I don't know how I got here. I need to get free. I need to let this person go. They need to let me go. I just want to be free from this person altogether. And it's like, because you feel so defeated. And so that sunlight, with that sun here, it's illuminating, 1, how defeated you are. 2, that this person's not putting you up on a pedestal. And 3, you need to go through a massive transformation. You want to change. Somebody wants to change their life big time. Big time. Now, Dreamer is in reverse. Now, I don't know if they feel like they can't change their life or they feel like they don't want a new start with this person. But maybe somebody is dragging their feet, because I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. Dreamer is about taking that bold leap of faith. Now, I didn't lay out the groundwork that somebody is feeling like they want out. But with Dreamer, this is the Fool card. It's like there's a timer. There's a certain time for you to take this leap of faith, but somebody feels like they can't take the jump. Oh, Lord. So somebody wants to get free, but they're not taking the jump. Why? Let's talk about why. Let's talk about the Dreamer in reverse. What's up? Oh, my goodness. I'm missing out my babies. Hey, Mosa. Hey, Daydreaming. Boondoggy Saint. Lakeisha, Destiny's Child, welcome. Deep Green, Encompass All LLC, TW. I think I spoke to you guys. Sandra D. Okay, and back is Suswana, Endless L. Welcome to the channel. So somebody wants to change their life, and I'm feeling sick to my damn stomach. Whoever's energy this is, you real stressed, baby. I'm talking about stressed to the max. And you want to get free, but for whatever reason, you feel stuck. You need to take the bold leap of faith to free yourself, but you're not doing it. So let's talk about why you're not doing it. Okay? Let's talk about Dreamer in reverse. Dreamer in reverse is being clarified by the Four of Wands in the upright. The Six of Swords is in the upright. And the Knight of Wands is in the upright. Somebody feels stuck. They do. This is why they're not taking a bold leap of faith. Okay? So the reason why they feel stuck is because that maybe you have a house with this person. Maybe you're in a marriage and it's like very unhappy. But see, the Four of Wands is also about stability. Somebody is stuck in a marriage and they're depending on this person for stability. So as much as they dream about being free, they feel like they really are in a prison because they're depending on somebody financially. So with the Six of Swords, no matter how much they want to get away and move towards peace, they cannot. They end up going right back to living day after day the same old way. Their cup is on E, running themselves ragged, wishing for change. So this is sad. I don't know which one of y'all this is, but somebody is like, you have a partner, but you're depending on this partner for stability. So you can't go. You can't move towards peace. So it's like you're like, every time you want to leave, you have to return back to the fire, the chaos, the stress. Somebody wants to leave so bad with so much passion. So it's like you're not taking the leap of faith, but with the Knight of Wands here, child, this is a fast night. This is somebody with a lot of passion. Child, if you could, you would take off right now. If God could open a door and say, go, you would just take off running. Just like this horse, just take off running. Even though you look like he in the middle of the desert, don't look like you got nowhere to go. You just want to go away from here. You got that much passion. Somebody wants to move real impulsively. Oh, God, I just want to get free, but I can't. I told you, I feel like crying. So one of y'all's energy is heavy. Very heavy. What's up, spiritual scientist, universal student, and Karen? Cushy Beats, welcome back, baby. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up? What's up? So somebody really, really, really wants to get free. Now, be honest with you. I thought maybe somebody was coming in with an offer, but maybe this is what you want. Maybe you want a knight in shining armor to come in and rescue you. Somebody feels like if only there was somebody who loved me enough to just come in and take me away. Just come in and rescue me. Show me love. Take me away from this place. Somebody wishes that somebody loved them enough to like save them. I thought that this might be this past person, but I'm not getting it. I'm really getting it. This past person doesn't pay you any attention. They don't really do anything. It feels like somebody has a lot of dead weight. It's like you're married to, like somebody's stuck in a very unhappy relationship that they're codependent. This feels like a codependent relationship where you're dependent on somebody for financial reasons. But this person's not pouring into whoever this is, not even a little bit. I mean, not even a little bit. So it's like I'm starting to feel like now the Knight of Cups is more like leaning on somebody, like daydreaming of somebody coming in and just rescuing them. All this love being, you see this waterfall, like somebody just comes in and they just love them and they just pour into them and they just show them a better way. So let's talk about the Knight of Cups. Somebody is wanting a more balanced relationship. They want somebody where they feel in love, their heart flutters. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. They want to feel happy and joyful. Because isn't that what love is supposed to feel like? It's not supposed to feel like a prison. It's supposed to be like, oh my God. You know, like the other day I was watching a little short and what's that girl name? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, not shoot, she's a southern rapper who's dating, okay, y'all know 20, yeah, some of y'all might not, depending on how old you are, you may not, this might go well over your head. There's a rapper named 21 Savage. He is married, but he was dating a female rapper on the side as a side chick. I cannot think of this girl's name. She's real cute though. She's a cute little girl. But she was the YouTuber Kai Cenat or whatever his name, he was standing behind the girl, right? And he was Lotto. Thank you, Queen of Moore. So Lotto was like texting somebody or trying to call them, and she was like, "Ooh, I almost feel like she felt like just calling him made her hold her breath, like the love that she had for him." And now, don't get me wrong, she shouldn't be calling this man at all. I mean, I think the wife done beat her up a couple times, but but needless to say, that I want you. The point I'm trying to make is the fact that when she was making a call, it almost felt like she was getting nervous just even calling. Like he took her breath away. You see what I'm saying? And this is the type of love somebody wants. Now, you should go find it with somebody who is not married, but we're not on the subject of somebody stealing somebody's man. The point I'm trying to make is somebody wants love. They want the type of love where, like I said, your heart flutters. You smile when you see this person. You look down at your phone and you get a text. It's like, oh my God, that's my baby. You know what I mean? You want to feel joy again. This person don't feel joy, honey. If anything, this person feels dread. I'm just feeling a lot of depression, a lot of dread, and a lot of tears. How you doing, Crystal? I hope you feel better. How you doing, Jonathan, the 20P? Welcome, Latia Jack. Okay. Lourdes, welcome to the channel. Erica, welcome. So somebody, like I said, they're feeling, well, sometimes butterflies are warnings. Some people find getting butterflies is like a good thing, but sometimes when you get butterflies in summer, that's your warning. That's your intuition saying you really need to run. But a lot of people take it as a good omen, but a lot of times it's not. Normally, it's like the first sign that there's a red flag. Let's talk about the Knight of Cups. How you doing, Cassie? Let's talk about the Knight of Cups in the upright. Knight of Cups in the upright. Knight of Cups in the upright is being clarified by the world in the upright. The Four of Cups is in the upright, and the Queen of Wands is in the upright. So remember how I said somebody wants a knight in shining armor to just come in and rescue them? They want something to end. This is somebody who is wishing for the chapter of their life where they're in this unhappy marriage. They want it over. So this is somebody who is saying, listen, oh, okay, I see you. What's up, Daydreaming 19? June Murray. So here it is with the world here in the upright. Somebody is wanting to close the end of this past relationship that's making them unhappy. And they're like dreaming of what love would be like if they had something new. So here with the world in the upright, we got somebody who's ready to close a chapter and start over. Now, remember I said they want somebody to rescue them? I think this person is starting to realize the only person that's going to rescue them is self. So, you know, sometimes you will feel like you can't free yourself, but if you really sit down and think about it, 4 of Cups is in reverse. What's stopping you? A lot of times it's you. Sometimes you put the wall up to tell yourself, I can't leave. I can't do this. And so with the 4 of Cups, I think somebody is realizing I have more control over my world than I'm giving myself credit. Why don't I get up, Queen of Wands in the upright, and transform? Somebody is getting ready to go through a mental transformation. How you doing, Jenny Yubera and Gonzalo? Is it the Jesus? Is that how you say it? I know sometimes y'all's J's be Jesus. Okay, so here with the Queen of Wands, somebody wants to go through a transformation. This is a personal transformation. They want to transform themselves into somebody who's more confident, somebody who is more happy. This is somebody who wants to take control over their life. So it's like that. Maybe the Knight of Cups, maybe this person is now realizing I need to be my own knight in shining armor. If I want to close the book on this, then maybe I need to get up and make the change. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else? How else am I gonna get out of this? Like, who comes in and just takes something? Don't get me wrong, you could cheat and get free, but then that brings more problems on its own. So somebody though is taking personal responsibility and going, I'm going to free myself. I got to get free. So this is somebody coming up with creative ideas on how to transform their life and get out of this. 3 of Cups is in the upright. How you doing, Ann? So let's talk about the 3 of Cups. Now, somebody wants to celebrate. Now, in order for you to go through this transformation, I'm going to be honest with you. This is somebody, this says on this card, this is a time, when it's in the upright, this is a time for gratitude. Now, because, listen, I'm more of a faith-based reader, okay? I need to keep it real. The 3 of Cups, though, on this particular card, there are angels on here. So remember I said that depressed girl, doesn't she look a little depressed? Her dress doesn't look the fanciest. But this is somebody who wants to celebrate their freedom. Now, so somebody may have decided that the help that they needed to get free was going to have to be divine help. If there's anybody who's going to have my back, it's got to be God and my angels, right? So somebody here may have decided to call on divine assistance so that they can find their joy again. So here it is. This is somebody who feels like, because see, this girl does not look the happiest, but it looks like, look, she's out there with no shoes on, but it's like, now I'm free. Like this right here can make you just, listen, y'all, you cannot put a price on your peace. That in itself is worth celebrating. I have seen people sleep on the floor, on a mattress, and start over and be happy as they could possibly be, because it's better than being in a relationship where you're totally feeling used, abused, or mentally tormented. So sometimes it's just best to be free. So what it looks like to me is somebody is getting into that spirit of gratitude. They're starting to thank God for what they do have. Maybe you're thanking God because God does have your back. So maybe that knight in shining armor is divine assistance. And so maybe somebody is asking God to come in and close the chapter on their old life and go into hermit mode and go through a complete transformation. Now, let's talk about this 3 of Cups. So somebody wants news that's worth celebrating. Okay, let's talk about it. What's up, Ann Parker? Smooth Black, what's up? How you doing with your chocolate self? I see you. What's up, CG? Miss Sharon Warren, welcome, baby. How are you? Welcome, welcome. God's gift. Anthony Rich Boss. Hey, boo. Welcome back. Let's talk about the Three of Cups. Oh. I don't know if I was supposed to take it. Was I supposed to take that? No. Okay, they said no. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever's reading this is very heavy, baby. So if this is you, it's heavy. It's a few of y'all that I think have said you're in marriages that you, like, financially, maybe I'm picking up on y'all's energy tonight. Because, honey, this is heavy, child. Okay, so take that one. So we got the Five of Wands in the upright. Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, so somebody wants to transform. They want somebody to have their back, and they want to celebrate, right? This is where you want to be. But right now, you're in a lot of chaos and conflict. And I think that somebody has got to basically, you see how there's one man and he's looking at himself in the mirror. Maybe what somebody has to realize is that the way they're looking at things is like a lot of illusions. It's not real. What's real is this person. These are just images of, like, even though it's a reflection, it's distorted. It's distorted, right? So somebody here is in conflict. They're going through a lot of chaos and conflict, but they want to be celebrating. So maybe what somebody needs to do is stop looking at the illusion of I can't change. So it's like somebody is now starting to realize that, okay, maybe the chaos and the conflict is how I'm looking at things. See, because that's him looking at himself. So somebody may be looking like, okay, the way I'm looking at things is like it's chaos and conflict. I can't get out. But maybe what I need to do is, in order for me to birth something new, I need to just change directions. And so maybe the direction that I need to change is that with the Ace of Wands is in reverse. The direction that I need to change is I might just have to start all the way over. Maybe there is no quick fixes to this problem this person is in. Some of y'all, if you want to get free, yes, you're going to take a hit financially. But to a lot of things that we want, there you're going to have to sacrifice something. And so what somebody may be getting ready to sacrifice is that it's going to be like pushing a boulder up a hill. I'm going to take a financial hit, but I'm going to start over and I'm going to plant lots of new seeds. Looks like somebody is taking personal responsibility for their life. They're choosing to go through the transformation. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Karen. I love you to pieces, but I can't rock with you on I can't do it. It's not even in me. I can't even, now with how you just say I can't, my brain will not allow me to say I can't. I believe where the mind goes, the body follows. That is actually God's written word says that. Where your mind goes, the body will follow. If you want to believe you can do it, you can speak life into yourself. You can ask for angelic help. We have not because we ask not. It says ask and you shall receive. God's hand is not short. If you ask him, you are sincere. You're willing to do the work that is required for what you're asking for. He will give you the strength, the endurance, and the fortitude to get it done. It might not be easy. It might not be the role that you want it to be, a snap of your fingers. It might take time. But I believe that if you really want it, then you can have it. I have been working on a manifestation since 2018. It is now 2025. And I am still working on it. And it's not going, and I'm patient. God gives me the strength and the endurance it's a day by day, baby. You can't say I can't on this channel. I don't allow it. I can, I will. Because God will give me the strength to get it done. Faith is not the substance of all people. I understand that. So if you really believe you can't, then I might not be the reader for you, sweetheart. I'm more than a reader. And what I'm telling you, I don't just say it, I live it. I can and I will. I must be successful. You need to sit down, start journaling and talking to the Most High about what you want to change. And say affirmations. And you're going to ask God to show you pathways and give you signs, synchronicities, and omens that He is walking with you. And you will see little by little by little change will happen. Don't happen overnight. But I promise you, you will see the change. And if you don't believe me, go on my channel, go back to the beginning of my readings. You're going to see there's a period where there was a lot of people watching. Then you're going to see a period where I was lucky if I got 2 people to watch. That's just one area of me trying to keep going. You got this. Don't give up on yourself. You're going to have to reprogram your mind, honey. You need to go through what they call a paradigm shift. So you got to say affirmations daily. You're going to have to start praying daily. And you're going to have to start relying on God and what God said. Because the world will say, I can't. The world will have you focusing on the reality. But faith does not operate in reality. Faith is completely different. It's then you take action for what you're hoping for. One foot in front of the other. It's a day by day. Don't look at the long term. It's day by day. Every day you're going to try to do something to get you where you need to go. Day by day. Okay? So that's how that goes for anybody. I don't care what you're doing. It's a day by day. Don't look at it from a year from now. Okay? What can I do today? And then tomorrow you get up and you do it again. What can I do today? And that's all. And it's you versus you, baby. You're not in competition with nobody. Don't let nobody telling you you need to be here. It's you versus you. Okay? It is exhausting, but God will give you the strength. You got to ask for it daily. Daily. Did you catch what I said? Daily. God doesn't give you the strength for the whole week. He will give it to you daily. But I think He does that, I believe, so we talk to Him every day. He wants you to rely on Him. Just like He gave the Israelites manna, He will give you what you need every day. It is written, I will give you what you need every day to keep going. Okay? So let's move on. So here it is. We got somebody who's getting ready to start over. Knight of Pentacles. Look into his face. He does not look the happiest. He does look a little sad. His fields are bare. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of them all. This is starting from the beginning. Somebody's getting ready to look like they're planning on taking a leap of faith after all. Somebody's going to go through a mental transformation and they're just going to start over. And it's going to be like the tortoise and the hare. It's going to be like pushing a boulder up a hill, but they're going to start over. Okay? So this is somebody getting ready to make plans to start building from the beginning. Renewal is in reverse. Now, what are they not renewing with no mercy? Probably this relationship. But maybe what you don't want to renew is this mindset. Let's talk about renewal in reverse. And when I'm saying this mindset is this mindset of I can't do anything about it. How you doing, Crystal? Saja? How you doing? I think I already spoke to you, Saja. Smith Ivory. Welcome, welcome, welcome. MWA. Maternal Wellness Addiction. Okay. Welcome to the channel. Fabulous TV. L, welcome. Dreams to Reality. Lakeisha, Senor, welcome. Jeremy, Ask Your Mom Burks. Lana, oh, you be killing me, Jeremy. Barbara, I think I spoke to you and Ann Parker. Okay. Y'all be killing me. Ask your mom. You be killing me. Okay. Hey, Gloria, I'm doing really well. Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about renewal. Holy Spirit, can you clarify renewal in reverse? So something has to, there's no mercy here. Now, let's see what there's no mercy. Emperor in reverse. Eight of Wands is in the upright. Is the Eight of Cups supposed to be in reverse? It's supposed to be in the upright. Okay. Renewal is in reverse. So somebody is about to move with no mercy. And that means that they don't want a new beginning. Somebody does not want to start over. Okay, so here we have the Emperor in reverse. Somebody feels like somebody's irresponsible. Remember, I said somebody is with someone who's not helping them at all. So here with the Emperor in reverse, this is somebody who is feeling like, listen, my person's irresponsible. They're not helping. They're not providing anything. This is somebody who is letting chaos ensue. So this is just somebody who just is dropping the ball. So what do they not want to renew? This relationship. So somebody is going through them. It's starting, change does not start first physical. Everything starts as a thought. So this person is now coming through a mental transformation of, listen, I need to change stuff. And this person is irresponsible. So I don't want to start over with this person. So what is being communicated with the Eight of Wands is not another day, not another minute. I can't do this. Somebody's getting ready to pack up and leave. And some of y'all got animals. You're taking you and the dog or you and the cat and you're walking out. Some of y'all might even be leaving in the middle of the night. Somebody has decided I can't do it anymore. I'm over this person in this dead weight. Somebody has decided that if they want a life that is worth celebrating and life is not over for me, then I'm going to have to get up, walk my ass out the door and not look back. So somebody is taking responsibility for their life. Because y'all, listen, one of the things that I want everybody here to know is this. While this is Earth School and your spirit having a human experience, you are totally responsible for who and what is in your life. And anytime you don't like something, then you're going to have to ask God to start helping you to unravel how to get out of stuff. So like if you're in an unhappy marriage, God, I'm in an unhappy marriage. This is what's going on. If you can make a way to free me up so that I can get out of this and show me the pathway out, I will take it. You might not be able to get out in 6 months. You may not be able to get out in the first year, but maybe in the next 2 years, you can get out. I don't know how long it's going to take. That's between you and God and how fast you can get through this. But this is somebody who is willing to take the financial hit because it's going to cost you something. See, this person's in a relationship that is codependent in order for there to be stability. But the person that they're with is not giving them anything. They're not working on the relationship. So, and especially on an emotional level. So imagine being with somebody who has money, but you're in a mental prison emotionally. All your needs are being taken care of, but emotionally there's no connection. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about how your day went. They're talking down to you. They're causing emotional upset. Every time they're around you, you feel like you're walking on eggshells. So it's like, so what means more to you? Your stability or your peace of mind? How you feel about yourself? Sometimes people choose self. And that's maybe part of your learning lesson here is when are you going to choose yourself? How you doing, Elroy? Tammy, Terrell, welcome. Elroy, I see you. Hey, boo. And I see Spirit, too. I'm doing good. What's up, AGBVL? And King Swift. Oh, who you calling a clown, baby? I'm going to let you go. You new here. That's not the way to come into the room. You should just say, hey, the moon is in reverse. Thank you for the gift, baby. AG. How you doing, Thelma? Or is it Thema? Thema? Or is it Thamaya? I don't know, baby. It's all together. How you doing, Charles Zane? You said Karen gonna have to sit with the divine. That's all I can tell you. What's wrong with Karen? She got to spend time with the divine. She's gonna have to work on her affirmations and speaking life into herself. She's in the right place because I got thousands of readings that will help you to speak life into yourself. Yeah, you can do it. You can get it here. You're just gonna have to take time to get it. Okay, moon is in the upright. In reverse. Moon is in reverse. So when the moon is in reverse, something is about to become illuminated. What is about to be illuminated? King of Cups is in the upright. Two of Wands is in reverse. Somebody is realizing love is not something that they possess with this person. A King of Cups is somebody who is trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, somebody that you can completely trust. And remember, the sun is on this particular card. So what is being illuminated is that they want a King of Cups. So their person is anything but that. This person does not possess these qualities. This is not somebody they're looking in the same direction. They're growing stuff together where there's love and money. This ain't no power couple thing. So while you desire a King of Cups, that ain't what you're getting. So somebody is realizing that this unhappy home, remember there are Four of Cups. So while it may be stable, you feel like you're good, you're going without. So, and one of the things that you're going without is love. That's a big part of a relationship. Somebody is like, I have a relationship. It is stable. But the main ingredient of love is absent here. Two of Wands in reverse. It's nowhere to be found. And so with the Seven of Wands, now somebody feels like I must protect myself. Now, notice these are wands. Now, when wands are coming straight at her, but she's trying to fight them off. Notice how cloudy it is. See how it looks like daytime? But see, when the wands come, they bring the clouds. So maybe this person, when they come around you, because love is missing, what they're giving you is hellfire. It's like a dark cloud just walks into the room. And now all your sunshine is getting gobbled up. So now somebody feels like, okay, if I want to change something, what's being illuminated, love is missing. And it's time for me to protect myself. Somebody's getting ready to protect themselves from this person and their verbal assault. Or however they're coming at them. It's almost because, well, wand energy reminds me like the Eight of Wands is right after Seven. So maybe you don't want this person coming and attacking you with their words. Bringing a dirty, this cloudy situation around you. So somebody is getting ready to stand up for themselves and what they believe in. I believe a relationship is supposed to have love. Somebody is saying, listen, I want the Ten of Pentacles. I want love and money. I want to have a happy family life with legacy wealth and everybody's happy. This is what I want. Now, you have stability. It might not be Ten of Pentacles stability, but somebody has stability, but they ain't got no love. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, somebody knows, listen, this is where they ultimately want to go. They want to have legacy wealth. They want everybody in their family. This is generations of happiness. But this is on top of here. It's going to be a slow climb to get from the Knight to the Ten of Pentacles. Now, even though the 10 comes before the Knight, but this is you putting down the groundwork to get here. So it's going to take time. Okay? So this is somebody who is now realizing they want to protect themselves. So I still want the Ten of Pentacles. So what are they getting ready to do? Slow down. So while they may be leaving, instead of rushing the process, Spirit is saying, don't be impulsive. Don't rush in, because when you rush stuff, things go wrong. So like, remember, this is somebody who's starting over. That means there are no get quick rich schemes here. You cannot get rich quick. You're not going to find your stability overnight. This ain't that. So if you rush it and you coming in as a Knight of Swords in the upright, this is somebody who is going to make a lot of mistakes if they rush it. Spirit is saying slow down. How you doing, Holly Wooknick and Kat? So Spirit is telling you slow down so you can see what is going on. So the first thing you're going to have to do is, if you want to build 10 Pentacles, you're already starting from the beginning. Don't rush it. You will mess up. We're trying to get 10 Pentacles. Slow down. Slow down. I told you it's going to be like pushing a boulder up a hill. That's hard work. That's slow work. It's tedious work. There will be times you're going to get tired. There's going to be times you may want to quit. But you got to keep going. This is the Three of Pentacles. And while this is about building with someone, you're the only one doing the work. So it's like, imagine here, you got to do something you love, especially if it's tedious, because you might not be making any money. Remember, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Those seeds, while there may be some growth underneath the ground, your ship ain't came in. So you best pick something you love. This is a girl out here sculpting a sculpture. And it's a slow, tedious work to do a sculpture. So if you want to get Pentacles, then this is one of those things that you need to at least pick something you love if it's going to be slow, tedious work. Because then it won't feel like work. Then it feels like something you want to do. You're excited to do. Whether you get a penny from it or somebody celebrates you in it or not. This is what we need to do here. Okay? So here, thank you for the gift, AG, the Sunday. I appreciate you. Did I miss anybody else? I see you. Apples are delicious. So let's talk about it here. So somebody wants to be recognized for quality work in their creative endeavors. And so being paid well for your craft, but in order for you to get an excellent reputation, you can't rush a sculpture. Imagine if she tried to just hurry up and get this sculpture done. One, she could crack it, trying to be fast with it, right? If she moves too fast and hits that thing wrong, any kind of way, it could all go down, and now she got a whole pile of rocks, just crumbles. This is why Spirit is saying, no, you got to go slow. So part of going slow is, in order for you to build work where you're going to get recognition, you got to have the right foundation. So are you ready to build a solid foundation, one that is sustainable? You can't rush the process for a solid foundation. That means that you're going to be doing some stuff that is going to be, it's like caring for a baby. You know, like when you first have a baby, they're so cute. They're so, ooh, they smell so good. They're just so juicy, but they can't do nothing. They can't walk. They can't feed themselves. They can't roll over. They can't even burp without your help. Can't wipe their little butts or nothing. They need, you're fully dependent on you. Same thing goes for business. It's like caring for a newborn baby. Believe it or not, it's the same damn thing. You're going to get zero results from this thing. Just like when you have a brand new baby. You're going to have to care for it. You're going to have to get up. Like babies wake up every 2 hours. You're going to be getting up. There's going to be times you're going to have a lack of sleep. There's going to be times you're going to have to be self-disciplined. There's going to be times you're going to do stuff you don't want to do. But this is slow, tedious work. Just like having a newborn baby. What's up, Mamadou? What country am I in? The United States, baby. How you doing, Nakia? You laugh, Holly, but it really is. Any entrepreneur will tell you that. It is like caring for a baby. You don't get no results. You could want that child to talk to you, get up and dance, hug you and say, I love you. You're not going to get nothing out of it. You're literally caring for something that you're not getting anything out of. Same thing for a brand new business. You're doing something that you're not getting anything from. I know I've had other businesses. It's like that. That's why you should do things you love. What you say? I'm like the auntie you ain't never had. Told y'all I'll be getting called auntie. I'm doing well, Crystal. How you doing, baby? What's up, B Wolf? Oh, we got the magician too. Okay. So let's talk about the steps you get ready to take. Balance is in the upright. Okay. So in order for you to find your balance, you're going to have to start tempering your energy. This is good. So somebody did call on divine help. Thank you, God. Somebody called on divine help. And so now God is going to sit you down. And this is part of why you got to slow down, because when you slow down, that's when you can hear spirit. Okay. So here it is with the balance in the upright. You're getting ready to sit down, and now you're going to take the ideas. You may take the ideas of others and blend them with your own to create something extraordinary. Now, how do you take ideas from other people? Let's say you're about to enter a business that, like let's say I want to be a cupcake designer. I might take their ideas, but how can I put my spin on it to make it unique? Do you see what I'm saying? That's not stealing from them. You know that there's 1,001 cupcake designers, but you got to stand out differently. There's no two people that do the same. Your way of doing it, it might be different than somebody else's way of doing it. So now you got to put your own spin on it to make it extraordinary. Now, successful compromise. What did I just say? Successful compromise. Didn't I just say it's going to cost you something? So in order for you to find your pathway, you're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to compromise something. What are you willing to compromise? For some people, it's sleep. Believe it or not, you got to want something like you want to breathe. So a lot of times, if you got your day job, then you're going to have to work on this on the side. It's going to cost you your time. It might cost you your leisure. It may cost you your sleep. It's going to cost you something to alchemize. This says the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Let's talk about diversity. So you got to be different. Didn't I just say that? But the most important ingredient to learning balance is self-discipline. You got to do stuff that other people aren't willing to do. This is what separates millionaires from everybody else. It's getting up early. It's starting the day, having a plan. This is something where you got to make up your mind on what you're going to do and stick to it no matter what. No matter what. And this is how you're going to find your balance. Okay? This is how you're going to alchemize. So remember how I just said you have a brand new baby? If that baby gets to crying in the middle of the night, you can't ignore the cries and be like, I'm not getting up to see what that baby wants. You wake up, that baby could be dead. No offense, and I'm not trying to trigger nobody when I just said that. You got to get up, change the baby's diaper, feed the baby. It's going to require you something. Same thing goes for your business. You cannot ignore something just because there are no results. You can't be like, well, that baby, I'm going to just let it cry because I just don't feel like it. No, you're going to have to do stuff you don't feel like doing. This is how you find balance. So the easiest way to do it is get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with self-discipline. And being self-disciplined can be uncomfortable. Okay? Okay. Page of Wands. This is how we're going to get it off the ground. This is how we're going to light that fire. So this is what we're getting ready to do. We're going to get comfortable with finding our self-discipline. We're going to be patient. We're not going to rush the process, because if we rush it, we can, just like a sculpture, it can come one wrong move and you could have a pile of rocks. We got to take our time. This is what we're going to do with the Page of Wands. We're going to get this off the ground. Now, if we do this down the road, the payoff will be large. Why do I say that? Because when you're planting, it takes a minute. When you do seeds, plant seeds, seeds go through a process of death and transformation. Everything is happening underneath the ground. Same thing goes with starting your business. You got something happening underneath the ground. So what looks like may not give you results immediately, but there is a lot of stuff going on underneath the ground. The roots are developing. Like, for instance, one of the things that you're gaining for your business that is not easily seen is you're learning what works, what doesn't work. You're testing things out. You may get up at this hour, but that hour doesn't work. So maybe you switch it. I did that. I used to get up at 3 a.m. every morning before work to record. And I would post a video every day to my YouTube account. Then I did that for a period of time. And then that didn't work for me anymore. And my spirit team, because see, I let my team lead me. I listen to God. And it was like, okay, we're going to switch it. Now you're going to go live and you're going to do it in the evening. I had to roll with the punches. I have to make changes. I had to adjust. I used to do all the signs. Now I do mostly collective readings. I had to make adjustments. That is one of the things that happens underneath the ground. You see what I'm saying? And I'm using me as an example so you can understand where I'm coming from. Okay? So don't think that why it's slow growing, that there's no transformation. There's transformations going on under here. Okay? Now, if you do this with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to start to notice money eventually will come in fast. You just got to get there. Now, Spirit is saying in order for you to get there, they want you to go into High Priestess mode. Why are you going into High Priestess mode? Well, when you go into High Priestess mode, now you're using your intuition. You're figuring it out. All right. So we're now using our mindset. We're taking in the information. See, she's holding an apple. She's reading her book. So that maybe you need to eat the right things so you can have the energy and the endurance to keep going. You're reading the information that you need to do to stay motivated, to keep learning your craft. You're in spirit. You see how that shooting star is there? Maybe spirit is coming in and giving you brand new ideas so that you can keep going. See, a high priestess is not always about, she's observing, but she's also, she's not really acting and like getting her hands into other people's business, but this is you doing stuff behind the scenes. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. This is you doing the fine tuning behind the scenes. Keeping to yourself. Looking at stuff. Observing. This is working for me. This isn't working for me. Okay. And remember, it said you can take ideas, but you got to make it your own. Don't take somebody else's stuff. You got to make it your own. Magician is in the upright. You're a master manifester. This right here is real important to become the master magician in your life. How do you become a master manifester? First of all, you have all the tools you need. All I have is all I need. So what do I need to do to become a master manifester? That means that I need to use my wand to create. Those are your creative ideas. The sword is your mental capacity. I have the means and the mindset to motivate myself, to say my affirmations, to do what needs to be done. That's self-discipline. Okay, so we did the wand. Now you got the coins. Are you investing in whatever this is you want to invest in? Because see, this is somebody who's trying to buy their freedom. They want to buy their freedom. They're stuck in an unhappy relationship and now they got to start over. So what are you going to do? Even if what you're investing in is an education. Well, I'm going to go back to school. So there goes your coins, right? And now the cup is, where is the self-love? Because now you got to love yourself. You can't beat up on yourself because you had a bad day. You can't call yourself stupid because you made some mistakes. Okay, we messed up today. We're going to hit at it. We're going to do better tomorrow. You got to be nice to the 3 U's. The past, the present, and the future. So past you can't beat up on past you for the mistakes past you made. You just thank the past for trying to set you up. Present you is always in control of things. Be nice to future you. Act like future you is your best friend and you want to give future you your flowers. So do a little extra so tomorrow future you can have an easier day. But thank past you for the work that they did, the foundations that they laid. You got to get comfortable with the 3 U's. This is you. All I have is all I need. So between you and what is naturally in you and the divine, you have the tools necessary to get through any situation. You can do this. It's not hard. It does require work. This is not somebody who can wish their way into it. This is somebody where you're going to have to put every day one foot in front of the other. You got to pay. Somebody wants legacy wealth. So they're stable with this person. Might not be legacy wealth stable, but somebody's like, I want generational wealth. And I want to be able to take care of myself and money not be an option. So this is somebody who's like, okay, so even if they was going back to school, I'm going to go back to school. That's going to it might take you 4 years to get your damn degree or longer depending on what you choose to be. This is somebody who is willing to do the work and take it day by day by day. Okay, let's say you had a bad day. You didn't do as well on the test. You ended up getting like a C or something. Okay, well, maybe I need to change what hours I'm doing. Or maybe when I have free time, instead of hee ha ha during my lunch break or on my breaks, I'll pick up my book and I'll take that as extra time to study. See, those are people who are making adjustments to have what they want because all I have is all I need. God has put something in you. You are a seed, child. There is a worthy seed in everybody that is just waiting to be watered, waiting to have the sunlight shined upon it to grow. But if you just sit there with a hope, a wish, and a prayer, then child, you're not going to get it because it's still faith without works is dead. The works, there has to be an action that goes along with what you're hoping for. Karen, I hope you're listening. You got to have it. You got to. 5 of Swords is in reverse. When you get all of this done and you elevate to get here, when you elevate yourself, because money will eventually, there will be a time, just like a newborn baby, where they finally reach the age where now they're saying mama or daddy, and they get up and they take off running. It will be a time after you put the time in of caring for it. Eventually, you will get the money coming in the way you want it to. And the moment that you elevate yourself, prepare yourself, a lot of times, collective, somebody from your past will all of a sudden catch whiff of collective that made a change. And now they want to come back and apologize and re-enter your life. And they want to partner up with you after you did all the tedious work. Because now they want a free ride. It never fails. Never fails. Never fails. Imagine, for some people, it's raising their children. Imagine, you raise your son, you pay for all of those sports camps, you went to every game, you did all your stuff by yourself. You get this child all the way to, let's say, the NBA. And then out of nowhere, that deadbeat dad, after you got him here to making millions, now here he come out of the woodworks. What's up? You see, spirit came out when I said that. After you done did everything, you done sacrificed. Here they come. What's up, son? I've always knew you could do it. Where was you when he was getting in trouble? And I was trying to keep him straight and to keep him in these the plan and supporting him. And I was sacrificing and working overtime and trying to make all the games and pouring into him so he could go to these sports camps so he could live his dream. And mama sacrificed so her child could live. And then deadbeat dad all of a sudden comes in the picture. And if you think I'm lying, Shaquille O'Neal said this is what happened to him. His mom and his stepdad raised him. When he made it to the NBA, here comes deadbeat dad. Ready for the party, ready for the celebration. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Whether you're graduating from school, you're starting your own business, whatever it may be, you finally climb up the ladder and you, let's say you become the CEO of your company. Now all of a sudden, it's like somebody smells success and here they come. The same person who always had their hand out. That you had to go through all of this just to get away from. Okay? How you doing, Bapina? Jeff? Real Hush? I'm not answering personal questions, baby. What's up, Kanisha Pratt? Dr. Anthony, welcome to the channel. LaWanda, welcome to the channel. The Barnes family, how are you? Willette, welcome. I think I spoke to you, MWA. Green Eyes, how you doing? Angela, welcome. Okay, I'm not going no further up than that. Dale Bart, Tommy, Thomas, welcome, welcome, welcome. But it's funny how when you finally make it, people come. Women do it to men do it to women. Sometimes it's family members. Never supported you at all. Tina Turner's own mama did her that way. Her mama hated her guts. Her mom was her narcissist. Her mom hated everything about Tina. Thought she was a whore, didn't like her, and Tina loved her mama. Her mama didn't love her at all, didn't do nothing for her. Tina bought her mama a house, took her and got her hair done, had her looking lavish. She loved the treatment, but didn't do nothing for her own daughter. It happens, y'all. It ain't just love people. This could be anybody. Your family member, your lover, your child. Some parents do their kids this way. It is what it is. Sorry to read so long, but this is a learning lesson tonight. So if you got the patience, it's Saturday. If you got the patience to roll with it, come on. Because this is a good reading. This is a really good read. This is for people who want to know how to get out of a situation, what they need to do, and how they going to do it. And if you with me, I'm with you. If you're not, you can just go ahead and go. Let everybody else enjoy it. What's up, Alicia? Ooh, that flew over there. One more, Holy Spirit. Y'all, please hit the like button. Let's get these likes up. Double tap your screen. And let's like the video, please. And thank you. Okay. So let's talk about it. Spirit says, ooh, we got 2 cards. Or maybe no. Maybe that was under there. I'm going to let this go. Release. It's time to release, baby. It's time for you to let some things go. It's time for some things to be over. Notice how he looks like he's in a field of poppies. Endings lead to new beginnings. This will be the death card. Remember how I said in order for you to alchemize and find your balance, this will be temperance. You're going to have to go through a death and transformation. Somebody, remember I said you're in an unhappy relationship. It's time for somebody to release this person. So remember, they had to go through the mental first, that I can believe that I can change. I believe that I can let this person go. I believe that I can stand on my own 2 feet. So somebody is getting ready to go through their death and transformation. Okay, I'm ready to let go in order for me to alchemize. I'm ready to let this person who just is here. I have stability, but I have no love. I'm ready to go. So now I'm ready to go ahead and let things in so I can have a brand new beginning. So somebody is getting ready to let go of the things that are no longer serving them, that is holding them back. This is getting ready to be a spiritual transformation. See, remember I just said, Karen, because Karen said something earlier about not being able to do it. So I'm not picking on you, Karen, but I want y'all to understand this. She said she couldn't do it. I said everything starts in the mind. Whoever this is, they had to go through a mind shift first. Because where the brain goes, the body follows. Somebody had the idea, I'm not happy. They start putting one foot in front of the other. Well, why don't I just change? Nobody's coming in to help me. Why don't I pray and ask for divine assistance? Then God is coming in and showing you, you can do this. You can do it. It's a day by day. Now somebody believes that they are ready to let this person go, and they are putting in the work. They're ready to have their brand new beginning and wait on their ships to come in. Somebody is ready. This is somebody who, instead of just dreaming, see, the moon is here, but it's daytime. So remember earlier, they was afraid to step into the unknown. Well, now somebody is ready to take flight and wait and hold and maintain until they get what they want off the ground. So this is somebody now holding and maintaining. They got ships coming in. Ego. They're deciding they're going to free themselves from the devil. What is the devil? Whoever is overindulging in your life, whatever has you feeling like you're in the dark, where you can't get out of something, that I just can't, because drug addiction, drinking, alcohol, sex, being attached to dead weight, being in a toxic relationship where you're emotionally not being fulfilled, or talk too crazy, or overspending, or overgiving. This is somebody who is going through it a lot, right? So that being said, how you doing, Nina? So here with ego, this is the death card for this day. Notice the angel is coming in. She's blindfolded, but he's cutting her chains loose. An angel of light is coming in. So even though you might not see 100% what the next step is, you're walking by faith. And one of the ways that you're walking by faith, I'm ready to go through my transformation. I'm going to do it. I don't see what's next, but I'm going to let the devil go. The devil is this person in their addictions, this person with their hand out, this person that where I'm in a loveless relationship. Your devil can be 1,001 things for any of y'all. Drug addiction, sex addiction, being in an unhealthy relationship, having unhealthy family members or friends, anything, a toxic work environment. That could all be your devil. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to set free? Because with wise counselor, this is something, this here will be like the Hierophant. Now you trusting in the Most High. You're letting the Most High lead your intuition. Do y'all mind double tapping the screen for me? Let's get the lights up. So here with the wise counselor, this will be the Hierophant in a normal day. And this right here with the high priestess, well, is that the... Yeah, that would be the Hierophant. So here it says unity with a spiritually minded community. So, but I'm thinking the wise counselor, the one that you're spiritually union to, is the Most High. You're letting the Most High see those ideas. You see those lights out here, that intuition, those like God is coming in. Somebody's allowing, they're freeing themselves from the devil, and it's like somebody is running towards the divine. I'm in a toxic relationship with, and I'm in a situation I can't get out of. I need to be released. Somebody is wanting to be free from the devil. And I mean, they are jumping in the divine's arms. Catch me. Because I'm in a situation where I was full of regret. I was crying every day. Emotions overrun every day. Even though the sun was out, it was feeling cold. Somebody was going through a lot. Every day. So they're releasing the devil and releasing themselves from the mourning over a one-sided relationship with the Page of Cups here in reverse. Somebody was in a one-sided relationship and they're deciding to let this go. Let this person go. But the moment that you try to let this person go, here they go. This person is going to come in and act like they regret everything. I know I had you in one-sided situation and I'm sorry. Give you a casual, I'm sorry. Because I remember I said, somebody smells money. You got all this stuff going on. And if y'all think I'm kidding, listen. It's so funny to me. Do y'all know the story? There was a movie about the young lady who drew the kids with the big eyes. I think it was called Big Eyes. There's a tarot deck where the children have big, huge eyes. She didn't know how to market. She was shy. Her husband took credit for her work, was going to parties, making all this damn money, and was taking credit for her work because she was shy. In the end, she had to go to court just to get her stuff free. That be the type of stuff that these people are on. There's people who will take from you, take your ideas, make money off of it. You're shy, you don't want to do it. I'll take credit for it. You got to let this go. This is one-sided as hell. This person just wants the benefits of whatever you're offering, but they ain't giving you nothing. It's time to release, baby. It's time to release. How you doing, Michael Hollins? And thank you to everybody who has hit the like button. This is a good reading. See, because this is never going to be your happily ever after. 10 of Cups is in reverse. Because see, this person plays like they handicapped in a way. I just can't do it. I need you. You know, I just don't get along with people at work. You know, I can't work for nobody. I can't let people tell me what to do. This person, basically the handicap is they always got an excuse on why somebody needs to give them something. This person does not want to work or help you. They got an excuse. I can't be nice to you because, I mean, you know, I was never really close to anybody. You know, my mama didn't love me. My daddy didn't love me. My heart chakra was closed. I don't have a soul. I mean, it'd be 1,001 reasons on why somebody will say they can't do it, but constantly had a handout. You think I'm lying? I said those things, even the stuff about the soul, because this is what I was told. Somebody told me that. You hear that cricket? Confirmation. And they had a reason on why they couldn't do something, but always had their hand out. I don't like being touched. You know, I don't really like hugs and stuff like that. You know, I don't like that kind of thing, but I always had their hand out. I don't want this. I don't really like this. I don't really like, I'm not really one like that, but I always got their hand out. This person sees your ship is coming in and they want to put their hand out. So when your ship arrives, they're going to already have a handout. Just like when you was doing all the work. See, this is the same thing. She's the only one working. Just like on this 3 of Pentacles, she's the only one working. Somebody is, and then if you notice, this looks like a younger person than her. So it's almost like this person is acting like they're younger than you. They're immature than you. Then you can't be with this person. This is not going to be your happily ever after, to be stuck in a relationship with someone who acts immature, who acts like they always got an excuse on why they can't give you the love or the whatever it is you need out of the relationship. What's up, VN? It's always people come in, they always got an excuse. You laughing, Daniel, but me, the soulless person. They like hell on wheels. Got all kinds of spirits jumping in and out of them. Personality like they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs 24/7. Been there, done that. Why you think I tell y'all so much? Because I've experienced so damn much. It sounds funny till you come in contact with it. Getting mounted with shit right in front of your face. That shit ain't funny. Ain't nothing funny about it. Because they mean as all hell. Mean as Spitfire. This is you. So you're not realizing that this is not your happily ever after. This person is always going to act handicapped. But damn, look at how they trying to hoard your coin. Play dumb, but hoarding all this coin. Well, God, I never even realized her will is big as hell. So somebody is getting rich off of you. This person does not want to invest in themselves at all. They're a Page of Pentacles. They don't want to take the same way you're investing in yourself. They don't want to invest at all in their education, in the workload, in the dedication of learning something new. This person don't want to do that. They want you to give them stuff and then hoard your coins to make themselves rich. And the only thing they want to do is attach to you because you're the Nine of Pentacles. This is in reverse. This is somebody, when it's in reverse, they don't want you single, sexy, and successful. This person wants to attach to you so they can permanently have a handout. After you done did all the damn work. Ten of Swords is in reverse. Here they come. Here they come. I told you. It's like somebody smells money. What's up, King Grizzly? Somebody is now coming in. Betsy Winokur, welcome to the channel. Nina, I think I spoke to you. Welcome, welcome. So here it is now with the Ten of Swords. Now that you have gotten yourself out the hole, you're out here looking regal. I told you. It will be a time when you finally get here. It was a long process. A lot of learning. A lot of things that you had to push through day by day. And finally, you get to this point and you look glorious, child. You in the divine. That bird representing the divine. You're experiencing your best life. And now the moment that you're doing it, this person wants to come in, take all the swords out your back and tell you, I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean that back then. Kiss up to you. Kiss your behind. Blow your head up. Get you back into a fake love. Hey, Shannon from Indiana. Trying everything under the sun to get you back. Take all 10 swords. They don't want the relationship to be over. Well, regardless of what they want, don't look like they're going to get what they want. Doesn't look like somebody's going to get what they want. And I'm going to tell you why. Spirit, can I get 2 more, please? Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You don't see this as your happily after, and you don't want to invest in it. You're giving them no money. You have now gotten victory over every trial and tribulation. But see, this person wants to come in with their version of their truth, and they want victory over their trials and tribulations. They want you to help them. But see, you're saying no. You got victory. You standing on the truth. And the truth is, you realize you have freed yourself from the devil. You ain't got to pour no more emotion into this. This is a loveless relationship. This is one where it's like somebody is not giving you what you need. Emotionally, for sure. For some of y'all, it might be emotionally and financially. You realize that this person's hopeless. This is a hopeless person who is not about their business. Queen of Cups is in the upright. This is somebody who wants to love bomb you, Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to act like they see you as the object of their affection. But you ain't buying it. Hallelujah. King of Pentacles is in reverse. You're not investing in this person. Only reason they coming in like the Queen of Cups is because they're unstable. And you have decided, I can read this 2 ways, for them and for you. You're not investing. You can't come in here after I did all this damn hard work. Who are you? Lovers is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm releasing myself. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. You're releasing yourself. You're doing good. Congratulations on releasing yourself. Now, I'm going to give y'all a couple of cards briefly from the Moon Seekers Oracle mixed with the Umbrella Oracle. Now, when we get through this deck, then we're going to talk about the characteristics of your new love. For those of y'all who came in late, Spirit said that this was going to be a reading about new love. So let's get into it. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for you. What's up, Michelle? Claudine, Randy, welcome to the channel, baby. It's funny. Every time you level up, somebody always wants to come in. Hey, Ryan. They always want to come in and act like they want to be a part of your thing. What's up, Rosetta? Always. It never fails. The moment you put in the hard work, the moment you get yourself together. Michael Nicholson, welcome to the channel. Vanessa Daniel, Shannon Booman, how you doing? Newman, how you doing? Welcome. I think I spoke to you, LaWanda. And Stacy, welcome. Jay, this is a collective. Call me Miss Brick 100 podcast. Welcome to the channel. T-licious. How you doing, baby? You said you flying back to the island. That's good. Tequila, welcome. I don't know what I done did. It looked like I done mixed them up some kind of way. Well, not all of them. It's a few. That are upright. It's driving me crazy. Because I'm like, I thought I had fixed it. It's only like one. It's not that many. I think most of them are right. How did I do that? It's driving me crazy. I'm like, why are they some of them still upright? Let's turn that one. Any of these? That one. That one. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get them all in the same direction. Okay, now we good. That's so annoying for me. How you doing, the activator? I know one reader. She don't care if her car is backwards, forwards, up and down. She don't care. They gonna be all twisted up. She don't even care. I can't do it. How you doing, Kim? And Kim, I'm not taking personal questions. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? What is it that you most want them to know? Holy Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective? What is it that you most want them to know? Yeah, I'm not taking personal questions. This is a collective. While there are other readers on YouTube who will do that, they normally will say, pay for the questions. I don't know how they do it. I don't do it. But you can keep scrolling and find somebody that will take your personal question. So we got satisfaction, working together, only a child, try again, and self-made, baby. Let's talk about satisfaction. It says, listen, you need to take pride that your work has had a significant impact on the lives of others. I don't think some of y'all realize that some of y'all need to really pat yourself on the back. Your hard work is really having a big impact on others, whether you're a singer, an artist, whatever you do, a nursing, whether you're a lawyer, I don't know what you do. You be a hairdresser. It has a big impact. You're affecting people and how they see stuff. You're helping in your own kind of way. So please take satisfaction in your work. Now, while we're talking about work, somebody wants to come back together and work with you. Listen, but we're working together. This is what Spirit wants for you. They said, stay determined to surround yourself with believers. Your preference will outshine any attempts to bring you down. So your perseverance will outshine any attempts to bring you down. You need to be around like-minded people. Put yourself around people who will actually build you up, that will work with you. These are the type of people we want to work together with. People who can speak life into ourselves. So listen, your perseverance will outshine any attempts to bring you down. So there will be two different groups of people. There will be the ones who will build you up, and they're the ones who want to tear you down. But if you have perseverance and self-discipline, it will outshine anything anybody says about you. You got to just keep speaking life into yourself. Affirmations are really, really important, y'all. And actually, you could, listen, I could be the friend. You know how they say sometimes people have best friends in their head. I could be your best friend in your head. I'm building you up. Keep going. You got this. Don't quit. You can't quit right here. Keep going. Push. Give it that last little bit of gas. You got this. Sometimes you got to do that type of thing. That's what working together is. Put yourself around people who really listen. Don't mean you got to tell them what you're doing, but people who will build you up. Those are the type of people, not the people who will tear you down. But if you want to prove people who tear you down, nothing proves them better that they were wrong than you persevering and not giving up. Keep going, regardless of what anybody says. Now, only a child is here. I don't like this particular card because whenever this comes out, this is letting me know somebody still has some childhood woundings. It says you are only a child, and whatever burden you carry, it was not your fault. You're grown, you learned, you evolved. Be gentle with your past self. A lot of times the things that we're going through, we made choices and decisions for certain people to come into our lives. But a lot of times that has to do with your childhood wounding. Okay? If you had parents that were abusive to you, you might seek partners that are abusive to you. I have a perfect example of this. There was a young lady who it was her wedding day, right? And her soon-to-be husband was watching a lot of those cake smashing videos at weddings. And she said, listen, I'm paying thousands of dollars for my dress. My makeup is costing thousands. Do not do this. He thought it was the funniest thing. No, don't do this. They were engaged. They was having a wedding. Part of the reason why she did not like this as well is because when she was growing up, there was a time her mother, it was her 17th birthday. She had had her hair and her makeup. She had paid for it herself, had all this done. And her mother pushed her face into the cake so hard it split her forehead open because of the decorations on the cake. So she ended up having blood running down her face with cake. And it traumatized her. This was her thing. Her family used to take joy out of that. Okay? That would be a childhood wounding. Her husband did the same thing. She walked out of her own wedding. She did. Just called her Uber and left right then and there because her family thought it was funny. So everybody was laughing at her expense. But a lot of times that stuff starts. She didn't realize it at the time, but she needed to go to therapy because she picked somebody based on how her family treated her. And she was not even realizing that she was ignoring red flags. Sometimes you do stuff unconsciously. So that's that childhood wounding. Whether you were essayed as a child or you was abused mentally, emotionally, or neglected in some form or fashion, you got to fix that. Because if not, you will attract people in your life that you will want to seek love from, and they don't give it. Some of y'all don't realize you're asking for things because you reliving your childhood through your relationship. You had a parent that didn't show affection and love. I.e., now you got a spouse that doesn't show affection and love. And you breaking your neck trying to get them to love you. Same way you did with your mama or your dad or whomever. Think about what I'm saying. Try again. Somebody wants to come in and try again. Now, for those of y'all who want to try again, it says you can trust the whispers of your healed heart. If it says it's worth trying again, then go for it. The past doesn't define you. Now, I will say this. Then you do got a past person who wants to start over. I am not a big proponent on this because my experience don't have to be your experience. You got to do what works best for you. What I have learned is if somebody was as bad as this person was for you guys and you go back, it's like telling the universe you didn't learn your lesson. And a lot of times they hurt you worse the second go round than they did the first. So you could try again if you've healed and you feel like this person did the work, but sometimes people will do the work long enough to get you back, then they fall back into their old habits. And now you're overgiving all over again. Now let's talk about this. Self-made, baby. Who out here is self-made? Yes. While pride is well-deserved, keep your ego in check. Stay humble, but share your wisdom and empower others to rise. I do this every day. I've been trying my best to empower you to get up, keep going. You got this. You are self-made, baby. You can heal. You have the tools. Everything that you need is in you. Don't let nobody stop you. Child, if I'm going to be honest with you, you wouldn't see my face had I been listening to a spiritual teacher. Why you got to show your face? She wanted me to hide my face. from everybody. You shouldn't do your channel. It'll never grow. There's a lot of people who don't believe in you. Remember I just said that working together, it's a lot of people who will kill your stuff before it even gets started. Spirit told me to keep going. Don't tell nobody nothing and keep pushing. It works. It works. I have been self-made many a time with the help of the divine. With the help of the divine. You don't have to give up. Surround yourself with people who care about you, who really want to see you succeed, who is not going to be afraid of your success or want you to hide yourself because it hurts their feelings of feeling inadequate or their self-esteem. Like sometimes people will hold you back because of how they feel. That's projecting. I don't show my face, so why can't you just show your hands? What's wrong with my face? I don't understand it. I don't have low self-esteem. I don't. I'm not afraid to do that. And I'm not knocking any reader who just want to show their hands. They might want to do your thing. Do whatever you want to do. But you got to understand where that's coming from sometimes. Where is it coming from? That's a lot of times those are projections. You got to push through. Continue to be self-made. Bad company is at the bottom of the deck. It says some friends aren't good for you. I just said that. So you need to encourage positivity and remind them of your worth. When people try to bring you down, you got to listen. To me, the best way to show somebody your worth is through your actions, not through your words. How you treat yourself and what you stand for by your actions will speak louder than anything you can say. So like to me, when there's people who are not good for you, if they're not good for you and it says, well, if I got to remind you of my worth, I'm going to exit stage left and you don't get to be a part of my presence. And I'm going to keep working and you're going to recognize my worth because you can't talk to me like that. You're not going to treat me like that. You get so much time with me but when I'm done, I'm done. So a strong support system is very important. You need to be around people who lift you up. But like I said, actions speak louder than words. You can tell somebody, don't talk to me like that, or you can show them by how you treat yourself and the standard that you set. You can't come back and you keep it pushing. And you level up on that ass. And when I mean level up, you show them that you're doing better without them than when you had them. That's somebody who knows their worth. Look. Nice for what? It says give love, but also give what it is when it comes to being taken advantage of. So there's times when you can be nice, but then everybody got that switch where it's like, oh no, no, you're not. No, you're not. That you know what it is. That F around and find out. Everybody should have a kill switch. You should already have a line. If you do not know your line, you need to do your personal healing. You should know your boundaries of what you will and will not take. And when somebody hits that boundary, you better love yourself enough to have self-worth to walk away. I'm not dealing with you. I feel like my time and my presence is valuable. You show me you don't appreciate none of that or the gifts or how hard I work, you will never get another chance to do me like that again in your life. Because I'm not even going to allow you to breathe around me. All that coming, well, no, we ain't coming back. Once you show me your true self and your mask is out, you get forgiveness from afar. Being my friend, you don't even get that. And that's not unforgiveness. Forgiveness means I let it go. You messed up. It's cool. Whatever. Live your best life. And I'm going to live mine. Does not mean it's Tupac. These are the words of Tupac. Just because we're not friends don't mean I don't want you to eat. You just can't eat from my table. Hear what I'm saying? Keep that nugget. Keep that nugget. When I cut the deck, carry on, baby. Carry on. Although some of y'all may have looked broken, keep shining. Because it's in there. Everything you need is in there. You can shine despite everything around you looking like hellfire. Between you and the help of the divine and your angels, you can keep shining. You don't have to look like what you've been through. Keep pushing, baby, because you got this. That's a cool deck. Yeah, that's the Umbrella Oracle and the Moon Seekers Oracle from, what's her name? Street Priestess Tarot. The Street Priestess Tarot. And she's on Etsy. So let's talk about the characteristics of your new love. This is the part y'all been wanting to have. This is the part everybody has been wanting. New love, new love, new love, new love, new love, new love. So some of y'all have been wanting new love. So let's talk about the characteristics of your new person that's coming in, baby. Nick, what's wrong with you? What? No, he can just, yes, let's just go. Go preach on your own channel, baby. This ain't that. You believe that? Then use your platform. You using your platform to come on mine. Go find you something to do, child. We talk about the Most High over here. I got this. Me and the divine. I'm doing what I was told by the divine. He didn't tell you to bring your ass in here and preach on my channel. I know he didn't. What's up, Malika? I know he did not. Shine bright, chosen. How you doing? People get mad when I say that, but I'm so for real. Let's talk about new love. New love. All right, y'all. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what is coming up? What are the characteristics of the new love for the collective? What are some of the characteristics of the person that is collective's new love? Please, no past person, please. New love only, Holy Spirit. Somebody has curly hair. It might be dyed two-toned like hers, could be curly. Somebody could have curly hair, two-tone, highlighted. So some of y'all, your person has curly hair. Others of you, they have natural hair. Now, if they have natural hair, their hair may be naturally curly. Could be naturally, like if they're African American or from Africa or whatever, they could have very natural, kinky hair. They wear their natural hair. Some people's natural hair is just straight. It all depends. Natural, but this is somebody who's all natural. So they might like natural products, skincare, all that. This is somebody who might like everything all natural, you know. Whoever this is, they're humorous. They're very, very funny. When you first meet this person, I'm hoping that they're not immature, but somebody may not be ready for commitment when you first meet them. Now, not ready does not mean that they're immature. They could be. The reason why they're not ready is because this might be somebody who wants to play the field. Doesn't have to be. Not ready could just mean that this is somebody who doesn't rush. You might not be ready. I ain't rushing this. I'm going to take my time to really get to know who you are. I'm not don't commit to nobody till you really get to know them. So you might not be ready, not just this person. Okay? Hey, Cooper, how you doing, baby? What? The activator. Okay. Whoever this is, they can cook their butt off. Ooh! Which one of y'all? Hope you're a foodie, honey, because this person can cook, baby. Ooh, Lord. I can't be with nobody who can cook, child. Because, ooh. Somebody is out here. Somebody can cook. Somebody's person might have short hair. Okay? You're a chef, Cooper? I ain't lying. I love to eat, child. I have a good palate. I love good tasting food. I mean, but who don't? But, you know. Your person could have short hair. Could be. And if it's a lady, she might like to wear red lipstick. Somebody might like red lipstick, small amounts of jewelry, very lightly stated jewelry. The person who's fronting. Now, this person, whoever this is, I want y'all to know that whoever this is, y'all gonna be laughing with this person all the time. I mean, all the time. This person crack jokes I just keep getting somebody crack a lot of jokes. For some of y'all, it's a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And now, this water sign will love very deep. They have deep love. They're water sign. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's going to bring the emotion, honey. So if you're looking for romance and you want to go deep with it, they can go deep with it. Okay, so you want love and romance, this is somebody who's going to bring it. They're bringing it in. Lots of love, lots of romance. Holy Spirit, what are some more characteristics of the new person? This person smells like heaven, child. This says time for lost cherry. Somebody might smell like a cherry. Okay. Whoever this is, they love cologne. They like perfumes. This is somebody who definitely might smell a little fruity. Don't have to be. But it definitely, this person loves scents. They smell so good. So good. What you say? Stop. Nita, I see you. Woo! This person is good with their mouth and their words. I cannot with this card. This kills me every time I see this. Somebody is good with their mouth and their words. I don't even take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. I don't know who that's for, but take it as it resonates. Okay, I don't know which one of y'all that is for, but you know if that is for you. Okay. This person is a traveler. They like to travel. So this is somebody who might like to go to the islands every now and then. They like warm climates. They like to be on the beach, get their feet in the sand. I hope that you like to travel because this is somebody who will definitely, I can see the romance. I can see the little trips, the cooking you food and telling you, taste this. What you think of this? Okay. It looks like somebody about to be swept off their feet for real. Okay. Now, for some of y'all, it says this person has a disability. Now, this disability card does not mean they're handicapped. But, there's lots of they could be dyslexic. This could be somebody who could have, like small things. You know what I'm saying? They could be colorblind. Those are like small disabilities. It does not mean that somebody has a big disability. They could, don't necessarily have to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I don't know. It could be a learning disability. It could be autism. It could be, I don't know what their disability is. Maybe they see their numbers back. Isn't that dyslexia when people see that? It does not mean, disability does not mean handicapped for real or in a wheelchair or something like that. Doesn't but they could, but don't have to be. Okay? Because those are people, they're people too. And they want love too. Okay, I seen a whole lady, she buried a man in a wheelchair and hopped in his lap and they rolled their asses down the aisle. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. It all depends. It all depends. Holy Spirit. Okay. Now this person, while they do have a lot of love for you, and will be romantic, this person don't play about you. So I don't know how you feel about somebody who they don't play about you. It says somebody could be controlling and jealous. So this is my man, this is my woman. They don't play about you. Some of y'all might feel like, now I'm not saying it's overly controlling or jealous, but they might not like certain body, It could be, but don't have to be. It could be minor. You know how some people just be like, I don't let nobody, don't. You know what I'm saying? So this person might have lots of public, to me, anytime I've ever been with somebody who was on the jealous side, they always, to me, they always be over the top with the public displays of affection. So everybody knows this they boo. Like, you don't have to do that, but whatever. It doesn't have to be over the top, but I don't know. It depends on you and what red flags you're looking at. a little, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's being controlling and jealous and like they're trying to separate you from your family, oh, I don't like your friends. That's a sign that that's the person is controlling. They're trying to separate you from people. You got to watch that. Okay? So stuff like that, you got to pay attention to stuff like that, okay? So watch controlling behavior. Or if somebody's like, I have a co-worker, she said her husband's jealous. She can't talk to nobody. Like, she sells cakes. So like, let's say a masculine client buys a cake. Her husband, why you over there talking? Like, he gets really upset but she's selling cakes. They might be ordering cake. Like, that's over the top. Don't go for that. Pay attention to the red flags so you'll know what fits you, okay? And what is okay, what is accept. Remember I said you better know your line. You better know your line. Okay? It says, listen. Oh, I can't believe this. Now, some of y'all, remember I did say some of y'all will get ready to be tested. Didn't I tell you that? I said if you get new love, some of y'all, before Spirit gives you your permanent love, they got to see, are you going to pay attention to the red flags and separate yourself because you really do love yourself? Because if you really don't love yourself, this will show by what you choose. Somebody that's controlling, jealous, somebody who might not be ready, who strings you along, or somebody who is, good with their mouth and their words. They could be a manipulator, or somebody who uses their mouth to control you. I'm so serious. So new love, this might be your test love to see if you're really ready for the real one. Some of y'all might be getting your real love. It depends on what timeline you're on. If you've already been tested, then I guess you're getting the real thing. If you have not, I'm telling you the red flags. So when you recognize this person, you walk your ass away. Okay? Now, the next card out makes me sad. Some of y'all are getting ready to meet somebody who is shallow, arrogant, and entitled. That might be characteristics like your ex. When you meet somebody new and you see this, are you going to walk away? This is like Spirit going to test you. Are you ready to see the red flags? Are you ready to come away from that with what no longer serves you? You got to know. Come on now. It says, not your type at all. No. So this is something you need to understand. Now, this disability card, remember how I said somebody got an excuse for everything in the tarot? There was a girl in a handicap. I can't work because, I feel like, they pick on me. You know how I just don't get along with authority. That might be, their disability could be excuses. You got an excuse for every damn thing. Now, it's coming out now that this person's not your type at all. Sometimes, and it says no, a big old red no. This is letting me know somebody getting ready to be tested with some red flags. And Spirit getting ready to see, are you going to walk away? I hope you're ready. What's up, Dean B? I hope you're ready. Because a lot of y'all be, you be so mad about the past person. And I see them too. I see it. Oh, I can see it in the comments. Oh, I just met somebody. We're getting ready to be together. I be like, how you this thirsty? Have you not been watching me? Have you not been watching and listening to the things that I've been saying to slow your ass down? How you going to talk about you just met somebody today and y'all about to be together? I be wanting to reach through if I could reach through YouTube and smack them and be like, wake up, what's wrong with you? Have you not been listening to the damn thing I've been teaching you this whole time? You look like you about to run right into another damn heartache because you're not paying attention. King Grizzly, I see you laughing at me, but I'm so for real. You can see the ones that's thirsty. I ain't lying. Now, when this person comes, for some of y'all, they have big, big energy. So this reminds me of Leo energy. This is somebody who gets a lot of attention. They have a lot of energy. This is somebody whose energy, when they come into the room, it shifts the atmosphere. Hope you're ready. If you don't like somebody who gets a lot of attention, you better think about it. Because they got a lot of energy. Big energy. This person might like to wear gold too. Gold might be their thing. It says this person's still trying to figure out their life goals and their dreams. This sounds like Spirit saying your new person is a test child. Somebody who's still trying to figure it out. They might not be ready to commit. They're not your type at all. They're very good with their mouth. This sounds like a master manipulator who uses their mouth to con you, whether it's for sexual purposes or manipulation. This person can cook. Some of these people, that, you know, for some of y'all, it's a water sign. Listen, not everybody's getting their fake person. Some of y'all might be getting your real person who's funny, a water sign. They make you laugh. They come in with big energy. It could be all good. Somebody who is natural. And then others of y'all might be getting your test, what do I want to say? You're about to be tested to see if you recognize the red flag. So some of y'all's this new person sounds like your past person to see if you're ready now. Because see, you ignored a lot of red flags with the past. So it's like it's two different energies out here. One for the ones who are going for the past, being tested, and those who are finding that deep romantic love where it's the real deal. You just passed this week. Good job, King Grizzly. He passed his test. It was a water sign with all of these characteristics. And he said she was a Pisces and he passed the test. Good job, baby. Public figure. Some of y'all will be dating somebody that is a public figure. They are well known. Somebody who is in front of the camera. So get ready. I don't know if you're ready to date somebody. Some of y'all, the person has dimples. Okay, somebody is going to be dating a public figure with dimples. Maybe a public figure. I don't know nobody that's a public figure with dimples. But I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I don't know. But good luck with that for those of y'all who are dating. It says you'll have more than one. I don't like that card because it says you'll have more than one. Maybe this person has more than one love. This could be a polyamorous player. This could be somebody who could have more than one what? One child, one what? One job, more than one what? I never know. But the way that this is, it could mean that you're not the only one. Now, they could have more than one child. This scare every time this card comes out, it scares me because it never sounds like positive. It never sounds positive to me. So be careful. You don't want a polyamorous player unless you want to be somebody's sister, wife, or brother, husband. Now, if you want to share somebody, that's your business. That's your business. Me, I ain't got the tolerance nor the patience. Holy Spirit, what else you got for the collective? What else do they need to know? So some of y'all, this person has king, queen vibes. Somebody got big, and they're very militant. Okay. So for some of y'all, they take a hard stance on whatever their beliefs are. But that big energy, somebody is real. Some of y'all could be meeting a Leo. Or they have a Leo placement. This is somebody who, like, they get a lot of attention. This is somebody who is like a leader. They could be. They shift the atmosphere. This is somebody who might be a big deal. They are a public figure for some of you all. Oh, yes, Ryan. They could have more than one personality. Oh, Lord, you got a cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Because I said more than one what? He said personality. Now, some of y'all going to meet somebody real patient. Real calm. Told you, it's like two energies. I'm seeing somebody who's getting the love of their life, and then others of y'all are getting red flags. Well, see, some of y'all are getting somebody patient, reserved, chill, but they're a leader. They got big queen vibes. And then others of y'all are getting somebody who is jealous, militant, ain't got their life figured out, could be a polyamorous player. Could have multiple personalities, as he said, could have multiple kids. This is somebody who could be manipulative for some of you all. Others of y'all, the person can cook. It could be a public figure that's a player or a public figure that's romantic. It all depends on where you are in the timeline. What's up, Bobby Dale? Hey, Shine Bright, Chosen, Brandon, Preston, welcome. For some of y'all, the person is tall. Tall man or tall feminine. Goodbye, Brandon. Okay, this person could wear glasses, might like to dress. You know, it might be one of the masculines that wear their shoes with no socks. You know, that's the thing now. They just be wearing them shoes and you can see all their ankles. You know, some of their ankles are moisturized. Nobody wants to see somebody with, you know, look dry ankles. Look like they got on socks, but they don't. For some of y'all, this person has a darker complexion. Don't have to be. For some, your person is dark skinned. Could be, you know, of the African descent. Don't have to be, because there are people of all races that can have darker skin. You know, there's some Asians that are darker skin from India, as well as actually Asian countries. It all depends on where you are. This person could be of a darker complexion. For some, oh Lord. For some of y'all, this is a red flag. Could be, now this person's flirtatious. It did say somebody gets a lot of attention. I don't know if you can handle this. I don't know if it could be a white dude with a tan. Yep, could be. I know a white guy right now. He be outside. He got his own lawn care company. He darker than I am. I see him when I be delivering the mail. I just be like, look at him with his little chocolate self. When I first seen him, he was so bright. Now he darker than me. Listen, flirtatious. Whoever this is, they're very flirtatious. Don't have to be with just you, honey. Could be with whoever, you know, they multiples. Listen, this person, for some, they might be lacking in size, but they make up for it in other areas. Now, doesn't mean it has to be that area, ladies or gentlemen. It could be that this person is, you know, maybe they're a pint-sized person. Maybe they're a little person. Maybe they lack size in the boobie area. Maybe they lack size, you know. I don't know. Maybe they got a little butt. I don't know. Now that look like the middle piece for a man, but don't have to be. Don't have to be. Okay? Lacking size in any area, but see, they make up for it in other areas. Okay? Some of y'all, I told you that this person wears natural hair. Somebody has an afro. Could be, you know, that's African. Well, no, I've seen white people with afros. That man who paints, what's his name? Bob. He got an afro, and he's a white man. It happens. Could be, you know, people of Jewish descent sometimes got afros. It all depends. Bob Ross got an afro. He a white man. He got an afro. Don't have to be a black person. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? This person could have freckles. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have freckles. Believe it or not, y'all, I have freckles. You can't see them. I got small freckles on my face, as well as I have a lot of moles too, like on my neck and stuff, and all of, you know, that's too funny. I'm still laughing about Bob Ross and his fro. It really look like he don't be moving at all too. Like he really got that real fro, man. For some of y'all, this person is healing. I'm telling you, it's two different energies. Some of y'all are getting somebody who loves deep, romantic. They're healing. they're sweet, they're kind, they're funny, they're this, they're that. And others of y'all are getting red flags. It's like you're being tested. Somebody's person could have a gap in their teeth. Oh, Lord. For some of y'all, you will be very physically attracted to them. You best be careful. You better be careful, because that look like people getting it in the kitchen. I don't play about my countertops. Don't be getting nothing on my kitchen. I prepare food there, but do you, boo? Do you? Some of y'all will be getting it. You so physically attractive. You gonna. I guess instead of breakfast, they are the breakfast. Okay. Listen, some of these people have children at home. Don't have to be. Some of them, this is not the settling down type. Some of y'all about to meet a player. This is somebody who gives a lot. Yeah. Some of y'all are going to meet a player. Others of y'all are going to meet somebody that's adventurous. Some of y'all are going to meet somebody who has some really sexy, nice, full lips. Mwah. Some of y'all are going to meet people who are very traditional. You know, they like tradition. Some of y'all's person is an athlete, or they have an athletic body. This might be somebody who likes to work out, run around, they're strong. And others of y'all are going to meet. Now, if you like them thick, or whether it's a masculine or feminine, somebody's curvy. If you like them thick, you will be getting that. Somebody got a big booty. Somebody has a pet, a cat or a dog, could have a bird, any type of pet. So get ready. This is, listen, some of y'all's people are stubborn, just like a brick wall. Sounds like Tauruses. I love my son's a Taurus. I can't make that boy do nothing he want to do till he ready to do it. I ain't lying. He just so stubborn. But, they said that Taurus is a fixed sign, if I'm not mistaken. That might be why. So some of y'all could be meeting a fixed sign who is they don't like a lot of change. They just don't. Doesn't have to be a Taurus. I just thought, that's the first thing I think about. But they could be a fixed sign. Some of y'all's person is a homebody. Others of y'all people is light-skinned or lighter skinned. Could be white. Could be just a fair-skinned person of any race. Okay. Some of y'all, this person has swag and style. Somebody's person, now it's like one of y'all going to find a homebody, and then the others of y'all are going to find somebody who has swag and style. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The polyamorous player probably likes style, because this is somebody who likes a lot of attention, who wants to go out and all eyes on them, and they're trying to be suave and be a player. So they're going to always look good, smell good, dress the part to draw people into them. The others of y'all, ooh, my ears ringing. Ooh, real loud. Others of y'all are going to find people who are like more like homebodies, but they have healing energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could be with a popular loner. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's out here. See, one person's high maintenance and the other person's a homebody. Some of y'all are going to find your opposites. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to be at home. They like to chill. Their home is their paradise. And others of y'all gonna be all over the place traveling. Somebody has a deep, attractive voice. Whose voice is deep and attractive? Not mine. My little goofy self. I don't have no deep, attractive voice unless I'm sick. This is the second time it says not your type at all. No, and not your usual type. Some of y'all gonna fall for somebody that's not your normal type. So good luck with that. For some of y'all, this person has money. Okay. And this person has money. And listen, some of y'all gonna meet a person who has money and they're honest and they're open. So somebody's gonna meet somebody that's very loving, very physically attractive with, and if they lack in any area, they make up for it in others. It sounds like some of y'all are getting the love of your life and others of y'all are getting people that you need to run from. Somebody is fine. Somebody could be very athletic, very sexy, very sexy. Watch out for the players, man. Don't be picking up no street meat. Please don't pick up the street meat. where they everybody's whore. Don't pick up man or female. Do not pick up the one that everybody wants, who is out here giving it to the men and the ladies. The milkshake brings the boys and the girls to the yard. Please don't go picking that up. At the bottom of the day, I think we had Gap. For some of y'all, this person could be slim and petite. Some of y'all getting curvy. Some of y'all getting slim and petite. This person could be white or light skinned. For some of you all, I just be careful. That's all I can tell you. This is a mixed message of characteristics. Some, oh my God, I hope the ones that get love, I hope y'all all get love. But if you do, just pass your test, please. Congratulations if you want love. I can't. Do y'all mind double tapping the screen and getting the likes up? Queen Moore just suggested that you all do that. Hey, Enjoy. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. How you doing, Christina? This was a very long, well, it's about the same as we normally do. But I just want to thank everybody for being here. I hope you learned something. So this talked about freeing yourself from your relationships, the things that no longer serve you. I want the one takeaway from this reading I want everybody to take is that you have more control over your life than you think you do. Every day you wake up, you have a choice and a decision to make. You can continue to walk in a direction you don't like, or you could take the reins of your life and make a change. You have the choice. I myself, there's some things I want to change, I'm about to change, but we all have the power to change. It may not happen overnight. You may have to make plans on when to take that big jump. But the point is, first do the mental to get your mind there. And then after you do the mental, you let the body will follow. You tell your body what it's going to do. So mentally, I want to change my situation. And then you do it. It will cost you something. That's the main thing you need to understand. You have a choice of a decision every day you make, but it will cost you something. But sometimes it's worth the cost because it pays big in the end. So keep that note. I want to thank the Most High God, His Son, and the Holy Spirit, as well as my spiritual team. Thank you to JP, the God. And thank you to every last one of you guys who joined me for this reading. Many, many blessings to you all. If you need a personal reading, hit me up at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. You know I will be getting some readings out first thing tomorrow. Scorpio, y'all got a bonus read tomorrow. So I will be probably doing a bonus read for Scorpio. I may also get a collective at 3 p.m., which is, I think, around 12-ish for the people on Pacific Standard. And that will be like 2 o'clock for Central. Okay, I will do a live. So we got 2 live readings tomorrow. 3. The night reading, the afternoon collective read, and then Scorpio's bonus. Pisces, your bonus will be on Monday. Okay? And any personal reads, those will be going out as well. So that's all I have for you guys. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the evening reading at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. And don't forget, 3 o'clock for the afternoon read. And if you're a Scorpio and you want to or just you've been dealing with one and you want to just cross watch, I'll be doing the bonus for them. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.